What's going on, everyone on YouTube? This is Jonathan, aka Cradiac. I know I haven't posted any Pokemon content, or really any content period, for a pretty dang long time, like real long time. But today's kind of a special day for me, exciting day. So I sent in some cards to be graded. So my first time that I've sent cards in to be graded, and I had some cards that were kind of my personal favorites for my collection, and I just wanted to send them in. Not planning on really selling them or anything. I just wanted to send them in so that I could, one, I think it looks cool to have cards in the slab, and two, this way it keeps them from degrading over time as they sit in my binder. So anyways, I sent them in to Beckett, because Beckett, I think, has the prettiest looking slab, and I like that they have subgrades. And I sent that in, and I kind of did it during the height of when Pokemon stuff was really crazy. It still kind of is, but not quite as bad. But anyways, I sent it in January 2021, so like 15, 16 months ago. Or gosh, no, it's May now, so it's like, math, 17 months? Yeah, 17 months ago, just about. So anyways, long time. And finally they got graded. And as luck would have it, they actually shipped them back to me. I got notification that it was graded and shipped the day I left for vacation. So then I had to have them put a hold on it, and then whenever I got back, they were missing me because they had required a signature, so I had to send it to Walgreens to pick it up. Anyways, it's been quite an ordeal to get these things back, but finally, after almost a year and a half, here they are, and I'm really excited to open them. So I do know the grades already, so in case you haven't, this is the first time, like I said, that I've sent cards in, so in case you haven't done this before, it's good to know that whenever they send you the email saying, hey, they're graded, they're on the way back, they've got all the grades in that email. Like, it's not hidden, it's just as soon as you open the email, bam, right in front of your face is the grade. So I was kind of wanting to be surprised when I opened it, but anyways, you all will be surprised. So this is going to be a little reveal for that. So anyways, I don't know how to take them out of the box to hide the grades and stuff, so you'll have to bear with me, but I'm going to go ahead and attempt to open this. So give me 1 second. Try to open this a little bit off camera so I don't show my shipping information to the entire world. And gosh, I also have to be careful not to like scratch the slabs. I'm not exactly sure how they've got them packaged in here. So you guys will just bear with me as I'm struggling to figure this out. All right, here we go. This kind of makes me nervous. All right, there we go. So, all right, here we go. And I think I sent like 6 or 7 cards. I can't quite remember. I just saw which one. Okay, here we go. So here's the cards. These are them. So let's see. I sent was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. So I'm just gonna put these over here, and I'm gonna go one at a time. So here we go. It's got like a little. It looks like each one of them has like a little piece of paper or something, or maybe that's just the top one. And okay, we don't care about all that stuff. Don't care about, goodness, they packed a lot of stuff in here, didn't they? Okay, come on. Okay, there we go, finally. So here we go. The first card, and you have to excuse the glare. All right, the first card is, this is my Wizards of the Coast promo. And this is from the first Pokemon movie, and this got a 9, a mint 9, and man, the autofocus is really struggling, so I apologize. It's kind of blurry. Let me see if I can fix that. All right, so here we go. Sorry about that. I had to kind of switch my camera to get that focused in, but here is that Dragonite. So I thought this was going to be a 10. I really did. Like, this is premium. It was unopened prior to me sending it in. And let's see what we got here. So centering is 9.5. To my eyes, it looks like a 10. But they've got much more, official ways of measuring it than just by the naked eye. So that's fine. But corners are 9. Now I think that's actually how like the corners are cut. And again, that's something that I probably wouldn't even really be able to notice by the eye. Eye surface is 9.5, so I guess there's maybe like a tiny little scratch or something on there. There's some hair on here, so that's not it on the card. But now, actually, as I'm looking at it, it does look like there's a tiny bit of whitening up there. So I suppose that is probably where I got docked for as well. don't think I noticed that prior to sending it in. Edges, 8.5, so that's the edges there, the whitening, that's probably what that's from. So, but overall a 9, nice little silver label. Pleased with that. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be 10, but I'm pleased with that, so stick that over here. All right, next one we have got is, all right, this is my legendary birds. This got an 8. I think it was from centering. Yeah, the centering was awful. That doesn't really surprise me. I had 2 of these. They were both bad. I mean, look at how bad that is in the top. And this was the better of the 2. At least I think it was, unless I sent them in the wrong one. But anyways, I wanted to get it great. Again, these are for my personal collection. I'm not trying to grade these, so I'm not really bothered by the fact that it's an 8. I mean, obviously, I would have liked to have gotten a higher. I mean, if it wasn't for the centering, I would have gotten a 9 or 9.5, you know, so obviously that would have been better. But this is one of the coolest artworks that I have ever seen on a card. I mean, just gorgeous. You know, and I'm a big sucker for the original 151 Pokemon, so these are the first legendary birds, the first legendary Pokemon, you know, besides Mew and Mewtwo, so love this card. Centering is awful, honestly, almost like miscut status. I mean, I don't know how much further it would have had to been considered a miscut, but like it must have been close. I mean, there's almost nothing on the top there. But still a cool card. Awesome. All right, next one we have got is, this one made me sad. I think it's centering again on this one. Yeah, and the surface, wow. I didn't realize the surface was that bad. I certainly didn't notice anything, but I guess there's probably some scratches on the surface. Well, obviously there is. But again, look at the centering. Yeah, this was a gift by my wife. So this one was really special to me. This is another one of my favorite artworks. Honestly, all these cards are my favorites. That's why I sent them in. But Mewtwo GX, this one, such a cool artwork. Such a cool artwork. I really, really wanted this card. She got it for me for my birthday. And you'll notice by now, because I'll have it already, but I'll put the price as of the time of this video, what these are selling for on at these grades on eBay, so that way you can kind of have some context there. But this card was only worth about 20-25 bucks, I think, whenever she had got it, and it's gone up a little bit since then. It's kind of gone up and down, but anyways, really, really awesome card. So, but yeah, on this one, centering and surface. I didn't think the surface was bad. I really didn't. But there must have been something that I couldn't see whenever I was looking at it. With these foil cards, it's tricky because there's a lot of surface area where there can be scratched. Like if it's a regular foil card, you know, where it's just like this main portion, it's a lot easier to get a good grade because typically what gets scratched is the foil parts. So, you know, you just have this little bit to get scratched. When the whole card is foil, that just means there's a lot more card to get scratched up. So anyway, 7 on this one. That one made me a little bit sad, but again, the main object of this was to get the cards in a cool looking slab, which Beckett slabs look the best in my opinion, and it keeps them preserved. So I don't have to worry about this card, you know, getting bent or damaged or anything like that because it's protected. That was my main objective. So anyways, moving on. So this one is my Jolteon. Same thing with this one as far as the surface. The surface only got an 8. That doesn't surprise me. Like, I was thinking this would get closer to a 9.5, maybe a 9. But again, whenever the whole card is foil like this, it just makes it a lot easier for it to pick up scratches. And it, especially on one as vibrant as this, it's hard to see the scratches, you know, with the naked eye. But whenever you're looking under a microscope or however they do with grades, it's easier. But centering was pretty good. Edges was pretty good. The corners, not bad. The surface was the worst of it, but still 8.5. Got that silver, I think it's silver, label on there, 8.5. Awesome card. I picked this up at a flea market for like 35 bucks at the time, I think, a couple of years ago. I absolutely love the way that the reverse hollow legendary collection cards look, and Jolteon is just a really, really cool card. So I remember when this card came out for Jungle, I believe. Just an awesome card. Man, it looks so stinking good. This is the only reverse hollow legendary collection card period that I've got. So I'm really happy with 8.5. Like I said, I was hoping for a little higher, but I'm very happy with 8.5. I don't have any complaints about that. All right, next one is my XY Evolutions Charizard. Got a 9. So Awesome reprint. This one was kind of, I felt like it was kind of overly hyped when it first came out. Like people lost interest in it, is what I'm trying to say. Evolutions, people got tired of it real quick. I never lost interest in it. I love the Evolution set. That was right when I started recollecting Pokemon cards. I collected as a kid, and then in 2016 I started collecting again. I think it was 2016. Right around the time that this set came out, and I loved it. And then it kind of like got another surge of popularity, and people really like it now. But I got a 9 on this one. Got 8.5 or 9.5 on the edges, corners, centering. Got a 9, surface not 8.5. Awesome card, very good reprint. I mean, they changed a little bit of the formatting, but it looks a lot like the original. So awesome on that. Really happy. 9, no complaints there. All right, we've got 2 left. And this one, I believe, is my Charizard V. This one really surprised me. I got a 10. Look at that! 0.5 away from a black label. Ah! I didn't think this would get a 10. I did not expect this to get a 10 at all. Of the ones that I thought would be graded a 10, this was not one of them. So this really surprised me. I know that this card's not worth a lot. It's a promo card. It's not really hard to get. Honestly, there's a lot of 10s out there, but, you know, pristine 10 almost got a black label. I feel like sometimes, I mean, it says the edges are 9.5. I honestly feel like sometimes they just flip a coin. It's like, okay, it looks perfect, but it's a coin toss. Is it a black label? Oh, you lost the coin toss, so it's not a black label. I mean, it's so subjective when it gets to this level of grading that, I mean, one person could say it's perfect and one person could say it's off, but still. I wasn't expecting even to get a 10 on this, so I'm really, really pleased with that. It's so cool seeing that gold label. And again, this is my first submission. I'm very pleased with that. So, and then the last one is one of the coolest ones, and this one is the base set Charizard. This one was the biggest surprise, I think. I was hoping to get like a 6. You know, I bought this from a buddy at work. He had a couple of them from when he was a kid, and I bought one of them off of him, just raw, and I was not expecting, I mean, I think he kept it in good condition. He definitely kept it in good condition. But, you know, there's definitely was, I mean, like you can see some nicks there. I mean, it wasn't perfect, you know. Some nicks there. When you're talking about a card that's this old, it's so hard to find one in good condition. You know, it's over 20 years old, over 25 years old. But, you know, the corners on this one got an 8. Edges 8.5. You know, I'm surprised it got an 8.5 with those little nicks, really. But the surface was a 9. Centering was a 9. I mean, cards back then, Wizards of the Coast, they did such a good job making the cards. You know, so centering of 9 is not that uncommon. Surface, with it being so old, of getting a 9, awesome. I mean, 8.5 on this. I'm so pleased. I couldn't have asked for any better. That is really amazing. So, yeah, so these are my cards, and I was really excited to get these back. So I wanted to record it. I don't do videos very often, but I wanted to record it just because I was so excited to finally get these cards back. This might be the only submission that I ever do. I'll probably do one eventually whenever the times get by, but it's still over a year wait time with most of the grading companies. It's kind of outrageous. So maybe when things kind of normalize, I'll send some more in. But really, really happy. Very pleased with my grades. There was a couple I was disappointed. There was a bunch that I was really happy with. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, I may post another one. I don't do videos on this channel very often, so I hope that you enjoyed it. But until next time, peace out.